Hello! I am just getting myself set up. Just checking that all the sound's working all good. I had microphone updates. I found out earlier when I was testing to the assassin build. Yeah, my microphone didn't work, so that's good times, good times. Oh, thanks for the subscribe. I've got that menu open. We'll have Stinky joining us in a little bit. He's going to obviously keep an eye on the Twitch stuff once he comes in. And I'm actually going to be, in a few hours, actually heading to the airport to go visit him. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So I'll be away this weekend. And, yeah, I'm going to be mostly trying to look at the new Assassin stuff. So let me get chat up. Did they fix Sword of Faith? Yeah, in a way. They added abilities to make it have a lot more range. But yeah, they didn't buff it. They didn't buff it at all. Better graphics relate to higher damage. I don't even know if they fix the second cast, so I'm actually going to look to test that on the stream. Because, yes, previously I didn't like Sword of Faith, because Purge Soul was the worst ability in the game. It's just trash. It's too low damage. The only way to really take advantage of it is via Assassin, and that requires Act 4 items, so that's not fun, in my opinion. With that in mind, I am going to use Toybox to respec Heinrix. So apologies, but we are going to respec him in naughty ways, rather than using Profit Factor. Make sure I've not got respec 0 on. So yes, let's have a look. Sword of Faith. I'm going to put that build onto Heinrix now, and like I was saying, they haven't fixed it technically. They've just given it some features, so you can actually see what it looks like now. Let me just bring up my sheet so I can actually input the build, because it's not one I'm used to, so I don't know it off by heart. But yes, I've put the new graphics actually onto the Discord, so if you want to see the videos for how the graphics look, they are on the Discord. And that's just like the one owl catch used in their update thing. So it's slightly higher quality than what it will look like on Steam. Desolation. But this does open up the path. If they have fixed breakthrough, it'll be good for us to test that as well. Nope, I blind. Coercions for if you do go into... I could use either, really. Coercions for if you go into using the ritual knife and or the Inquisition knife. Assassin feels dirty even clicking it. So where were we? Killing Edge, create an opening. It's going to be interesting not playing this on a Blade Dancer. So deadly calculations, weapon skill. Athletics, Hammer of the Emperor. So I had put, where is it? Imminent Demise here, because it adds vulnerable. So, yeah, basically number of vulnerable stacks, more damage from the assassin. And that's going to be based on your perception. So this one's good for getting damage over multiple hits, but obviously endgame, it's you're not going to be doing multiple hits. Psychoterminus. I'll be right with chat in a second. Like I said, I'm just quickly putting in this build, so then we can have a little look at that. We're going to be popping A-Blood out of the party to test some of this. Because endgame, it's fine. Everything fucks endgame. But what's important is how good is this going to be in Act 2? Hymns of Hatred. Saru. Perception. Awareness. And we're at the right level for Sword of Faith. Meme. Okay. And back to chat. Hey, hello. Arc Militant is weaker. For Sword of Faith, yes, because obviously Arc Militant doesn't boost Sword of Faith because it's direct damage, but Assassin can boost it, which is why Assassin's good with this one specific build. So, what do we have in items? Okay, so we're going to have to swap around some items here. So, Abelard, we're going to want to borrow that, because we're going to need the weapon skill. We're going to have to take the shield off. We've still got Veil Render, but Veil Render is not going to be our best option here. Sanctified Staff is going to be pretty good. What other 4 swords do we have at the moment? Will to Live and Soul Siphon. Alright, so we don't exactly have the world's strongest 4 swords at the moment. We can still work with that. We are going to want to get out of the heavy armor though. So we're going to be swapping over to some lighter armors, and moment you're using pneumo boots, so... Oh wait, no, you're using pneumo boots. What boots are you using? Skirmisher boots. Cabela, we're going to borrow those. I'm going to borrow that as well. I do like how much it changes his look as well. Don't need you. Don't really need you, but do we even have any good items? Laughing's God Amulet wouldn't be too bad if we had that. We do want Face of the Sovereign. That's actually going to be very useful early game, just to get the extra resolve and kill. The eye patches peak. Yeah, the eye patch does look quite cool. We might have to check our allies to borrow items. Require meter isn't going to do that much right now, but it's fine just till we get some other stuff. We can't use that yet. First word psych powers used in the rounds calculates if their psi rating was 3 higher and always cause... don't use that. Oh, I do need to use the shimmering emulsion on him, don't I? Yep, that's already equipped. Already planned for that. Abelard, do you have any items I want? Nope. Nope. Cabela, what about you? Nope. Nope. He does look interesting, at least. Cool, we'll be able to early game test this by the looks of it. Now, we could even offhand some other items here, but the main thing is we are going to be getting quite a bit of extra armor pen because of our psi rating. Alright, let's go somewhere and test it. Yeah, Heinrix literally just went in and just, like, stole items from the entire squad. He was like, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this. Like, Heinrix, stop! Out of the way, this is being reprimanded by the Inquisition. Reprimanded? Repositioned. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, here, we can start giving out some items. Right, where were we on the builds? Expert cryptographer. All allies gets +7 logic. That would probably help with Pascal failing all these checks. Peculiar trinket isn't bad. Don't need it though. Watchdogs. Flagship gets 3 speed. Don't need that. Equalizer. It's just a high rate fire side projectile. Don't need that either. So I guess we'll take the peculiar trinket. Yeah, sure. Is there any of those something for nothings? Cool. We see the one that we definitely want, which is going to be Layer in the Void. But let's go to channels. What do we need for you? Flodgton. God, Flodgton. Anything give us Flodgton? You give us Flodgton. Anything else give us Flodgton that doesn't maybe cost something? This one, Promethium and chemicals. That's a safe trade. Okay, that scared me for a second. I thought it failed to start. I'm so behind the streams. How is everyone? I am doing good. How is everyone else doing? How the devil are you all? I just someone also pointed out that Shanus wasn't on the thing. Oh, there he is. Let's get.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, I would say.
You excited for tomorrow?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But for those paying attention, you'll see his little face popping up on the screen as well. Stinky's just joined us.
Hello, hello.
But yeah, I sent you some cool little videos. I'll send it again. But they've just added, so there's a psychic power called Force Sword where you create a flaming sword that can use psychic powers to attack things. It never had animations, but now they've given it animations, so it looks pretty cool.
Ooh, look at that. That looks sick.
Yeah, unfortunately it's based on the worst ability in the game, so there's that. But there are ways to abuse it. I've already, in previous, I already worked out the best way to use it, so I just quickly threw together my old build.
Oh.
But yeah, I've put a little video out explaining how it all works and stuff. And one of the options to best utilize it, and another way to do it on your Rogue Trader. Oh, I should be going back to Dargonis, then I can actually go to the DLC 2 world here.
Well, while you do some stuff there, I'm just going to go and fix some stuff. Give me 2 seconds.
So I'll move the ship to Dargonis and do that. I did name Blade Dance with Foham off-pound run, and it's ridiculously strong. Yes, I've done videos covering that setup. It is interesting. So we're going to move Ablad out of the party, and we're going to go check this out. But yes, that Blade Dancer version, so if you go into Arc Militant, so you can actually get some weapon skill into there. When you get to Act 4, you can get an item called Arc Militant's Cape, which turbo stacks your strength to damage based on every ranged critical you do. We need to fix this. There we go.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Activate before slaughtering everything Vargenta. Easy. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so Sword of Faith, it stacks with Blade of Light, but that's it. It doesn't actually use the Force Sword passive as far as I'm aware. I saw almost everything with Cassia's backup, went Malpain Shroud version. Yeah, Malpain Shroud is ridiculously strong for melee. But the only problem I have with the gun and sword version is the gun doesn't actually add anything. It just looks nice, but the melee version will be stronger. The gun version is actually more likely to kill your allies than anything else. I'm also eating magic stars. But let me just quickly have a look and see if I miss anything. Oh, I've also got a little poll going on YouTube to see what people want to go next. So we've got a poll for what do you want them to focus on 1.6, getting a brutal difficulty in, operative noble and crime lord buffs, or focusing on DLC 3. And I'm hoping DLC 3 will actually extend, or should I say expand Act 4 and 5. But as for the new people coming in, follow on Twitch, thanks guys for that. Like I said, we're going to have Stinky in there in a little bit, so he'll be following pop-ups. So it doesn't deal added damage based on psi rating. Yeah, so it's just psi rating and resolve is the way it works. I'll bring it up in the ability section in a second so you can see how it does. But basically, the recast to get additional resolve to damage, that wasn't working. And I haven't tested if it's working from today, so I'll have to find a way to test and stream. Is there somewhere where you can see where I can find the items and the builds? Yes, on the spreadsheet. I've listed every item every vendor has on there. The loot table, though, is only up to date to 1.3. It's been too much work to get 1.5 and 1.4 updated onto the spreadsheet because I'm making videos and stuff, so I haven't had time to do that. Also working, several children, partner, all that sort of stuff. I have tried a few times to bring in other people, but obviously now that I monetize YouTube, it's a bit awkward because obviously if they want a cut of nothing, and yeah, so it's like, yeah, I just gotta find time to do it. But yeah, it'll probably require me doing a full run of the game again, but like when I'm not streaming, so I can be noting down where everything is. I need to think of what items to put on Cabela here, because I stole her cloak, didn't I? Oh, well, you are an executioner. So the pack of regents is fine. Yeah.
The web beckons.
What is this formation? How dare you? Yes, I know. Oh, thank you, sweetie. So I say we, the last part in the stream that we did, we've done up to Vibos, and we're doing the blood spun web stuff from DLC 1. Then I plan to stop by Dargonis, do DLC 2, and then move to Kiva Gamma.
No sleep, no rest, only duty, only death.
Yes, Cabela's always had a bowl haircut. Have you never seen how horrible her hair is? Alright, already did this puzzle. Okay, so he's going to do his thing, and then when he goes off, we'll set him up. I have one. She was... Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Follow my steps.
Yeah, it looks like the kid from Stranger Things, the 3rd season, that has like the ball haircut. Ah, new followers. Thank you. Wisebot actually popped that up this time. Normally I don't see that. I have a 2-year-old as well. Yeah, yeah, 2 8-year-olds and a 10-year-old, though. Yeah. They are indeed work.
Follow the threads.
Not really. Fabricator Cubis, it's actually the space battle, which is why I tend to do that one less than anything else. I swear there's a guy I talked to over here. There he is, Stain. Okay. Yeah, space combat is the worst part of this game. I hope DLC 4 massively overhauls and improves space combat. I really do. Yeah, the Heartless makes it easy. Okay. Please don't be a new glitch. Cool. Plant a rumor. Identify numbers his accomplices. Okay. That bit is over here. Oh, yep, of course, the Gene Seal is the one that fucks it up. Right, so I was meant to have dialogue options to pick if I was going to do that. Maybe to be able to control the other ships of our fleet like the Heartless will help out. To be fair, I like that you don't have to do it. Oh wow, she passed the Law of Watcher. Yeah, Russian Kiva Gamma is not the best. Yeah, that's definitely a path to many failures. Oh, good evening, by the way, for anyone coming in. By the way, if anyone ever has any questions about builds or wants to go over anything, or even to question some things, feel free. Like that's what the live streams are for. It's mostly just hanging out. Nice channels. Oh, there we go. Happy. For colony economy, well, it barely matters anymore because like you get everything to really high now.
Domin, I have been awaiting your... It was a good chase. My quarry caught itself in my web of blood and met its end there. Perhaps we...
Oh, who do I talk to next? I forget. Something's happening in the Quiet Master. We'll go do that in a little bit. Stop the Xenos radius. Okay, let's go to Joska. Or am I just waiting for the event where it tells me? Part where I end up in Commissar. To be fair, that's my favourite part of the game. It's the narrative behind it. I like that it's the first time where you're ever really in any peril. And I just kind of like that whole sort of immersion that you finally lose something. Oh, tactical backpack. Very nice. Argenta she just needed to be stronger, and now she is. Argenta cried out as she was too weak, you see. Oh, actually, that means I can borrow that for Heinrix. And then... Now, who even uses melee? Don't really need that, but... Pascal, what are you even using back here? The arm pen's really high, so I will give you that, even though it's not going to do much, but it will help for the executioner. JL performs everyone in that regard. Yeah, for skill checks, yes, she's good. Anyway, pumping fellowship outside of officer. Oh, any point? Well, yeah, it gives you naturally high resolve, and if you're stacking it for any other things, it's quite useful. There's lots of ways that you can increase fellowship without, like, directly picking stuff. It's like, if you're using the Charter's Pendant to stack Law Imperium, then you can obviously turn it into armor. Give me another 28% armor, which is pretty nice. Forgot to give items to over here because I've been stacking them in other places. He could use the bladed boots, but it's more for a charge-based different build. Oh, Apex Predator gloves. That's for you. Oh. No, you do want that though. I can give you the Cultist hood. That's only 2 with that, huh? Yeah, the way they rework that item makes it not as good. You can tell that I have not used Idra and I was not planning on using her this run. I'm giving companions the items that I always forget to give them whilst I'm up here. Yeah, that should cover everyone's stuff. Do I want to do Zachary West? No. Comic feels a little bit repetitive to me. I do hate the overlay thing stuff. Hey Revan, I had a question of playstyle with the iconic Commissar. I find myself struggling to get the Rogue Trader in position to melee whilst using all costs. Additionally, it also seems to give unbelievable backshots and one-shots my allies. Don't use Litany of Hatred before you shoot your allies. That's what I'll say there. And try to make sure that you use ways to increase your allies' temporary HP before you shoot them. If you want to get into distance, make sure you use the Pneumo Boots to make your charge cost 1 AP. So that will help you out there. Yeah, those are big helps. No. Do not want to give up mechanisms for nothing. Complacency and security. Could do. People and weapons. Explorator rep. Yes. Wait, gained weapons. I thought I was going to... Okay. Von Valencia's Palace. Have I not done Jay's thing? Thought I had. Are the DLC 2 systems really only accessible by expanding Navigator Insight? No. If you actually start DLC 2, the routes open up. So there's a lot of routes that only open up when you reach certain checkpoints in the game. And oh, no. Don't know what that was. But yes, there's a lot of stuff that only opens up when you get to the right part in the story. But you can use Navigator Insight to escape that. Like people who say, oh, I run out of Navigator Insight and now I softlock. No, they're lying. They're lying. They just don't want to travel a red route. They're just straight up lying. What was that? Oh, okay, luckily it was a one-off. But yeah, it will open up red paths as you progress the story to the correct triggers. But if you want to explore them early, you can do it manually with your insight. You get so much insight now. Where does one find the Mechanicus respirator? You trade fire fuel to the Explorator Void Station. I think it is... what world is that? I'll show you on the space map when I get back there. Trading red routes is fun. So much XP and weapons. Exactly. But red is scary because red bad. Make sure I haven't missed anything. No, it seems so far on the poll, everyone's going for the Optive Noble and Crime Lord boss. Yes, Muro, that's it. Helpful people. Oh, what is the alert? Stinky's still away. I think he's getting some stuff sorted. No. Oh, wrong window. I can't see chat. There we go. Do note that it's random. The rewards are +1 profile. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Do you know if they just did stuff where they automatically center the screen around characters, people would enjoy the storytelling in this game so much more. I for ages I didn't know that I could manually do this. And if you just there's a free camera mod where you can actually lower the camera to actually be looking directly at them, and just doing that, even if their mouths don't move, just makes the game feel more immersive. It's why so many people go with Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, little things that I hope they learn for Dark Heresy.
Don't just stand there. Help the rogue trader defend the child in the palace.
Yeah, see, people don't know that you can do that. Would you recommend Sword of Faith for Heinrix Executioner or Roxor is still better? Executioner and Roxor is still way better. It's not even close. It's not even close. You gotta remember, Assassin and Sword of Faith require very late game items to be as effective. Actually, we're about to test, so we're at level 30 at the moment. So why don't we compare what our level 30 Heinrix can do? Just so people can get an understanding of what I mean when I say things. Where me?
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Oh, is that really because of my current view? Yes.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright, we got path.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
So, let's go to Heinrix.
Navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, there's going to be a few things we need to fix here. So this is main hand, offhand. Sword of Faith, I'll pop down there for the moment. Actually, because other abilities pop up, I'll do this like this. Do I want to create openings? Not yet, actually. I'll save that.
For the throne, nothing stands against me. Let's see. Naturally. Everyone, step aside.
Actually, if I
won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Oh, I accidentally just used the wrong thing there, but that's okay. But I've got Heinrix in the middle, and as you can see, like the damage that he's putting out here, if we look at that offhand, we haven't upgraded his 4 swords yet. But if we're looking at sort of damage that he's doing to start with, I did mean to use a killing edge there, but so yeah, it's obviously Hymns of Hatred is applying critical damage multiplier. Then we've got his Blade of Lightning's 4 sword damage coming in. On that note,
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. If I may.
okay, some of these guys move. So didn't look all that impressive, but we'll see what Argent does when Argent comes in. But having a lot of fun with Heinrix, just got close to enemies and killed them just by buffing himself. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Follow my lead. Don't touch me.
Now, naturally, Argenta could very easily just wipe out this entire encounter, but I kind of want to show off more Heinrix. And for some reason, Heinrix, with incredibly high perception and agility, is going dead fucking last because the devs do not know how to code initiative. It makes me mad every time. Oh yeah, initiative is based on agility and perception. By the way, the agility and perception character is going to go last. Hello.
What's up, man?
I was just throwing shade at the way the developers code initiative.
Rip.
It's bad.
Does the initiative initiate?
It's almost random. Like, so as you can see, like the damage Heinrix was doing, he was barely doing 40 damage, and then per burst on, she does 18 shots there. Each shot would have done 100, so she would have done 1,800. So Argenta, pretty dope. And then I'll show what Cabela can do by comparison before we come back around to Heinrix. So I want her to get to that. So being a blade dancer, naturally we can get sick movement. Already on her. We can guarantee that we get everything out of this Blood Oath as well. What was that? What did she do? Does she have a new ability? Let's... That was what? Random new ability. Don't know what that was.
As honor ordains, let your soul be purged.
I'll do what it takes.
Weather the storm.
So because no one expects the Inquisition, yes. Oh god, no, not the old CZ initiative. That's that's no bueno. Pascal, can you not see anyone? Cool. So even if I then say take a shot with Pascal. Pascal is obviously doing a little bit more than what Heinrix was. And I can even drop in like an AoE like the Burb to do some stuff. But I'm scared that I'll just kill everything. So like even the bird is currently out damaging what the assassin could be doing. Game is lagging. Okay, don't know what's happening. Bird didn't do its attack. Alright, back to Heinrix. So we're actually going to make Heinrix's actual turn. So now we actually do have the exploits up. So we'll have to see which enemies that we didn't already get with shearing strikes, and then try to get them. So close to 100. Now, did we already not get one of these guys? Some on him, which is kind of nice. Now this one, it looks like we've already got. Oh, should probably buff myself, but I'll do that in a second. Now, is there any of you that we haven't already got? You we haven't. So the good thing about having access to some of this stuff is you do a lot more with it. So I can Killing Edge, and if I'm going to Killing Edge, I might as well Hammer of the Emperor as well.
But of course,
I just realised I still haven't taken the Shimmering Emulsion. I'll do that in a little bit. But so let's have a look at sort of the damage that we're going to do here.
let's see.
So this is going to be the sort of damage that you're getting in. So when you do get that one good hit, it is going to do that one good hit. Because obviously he had Hammer of the Emperor up and Listening of Hatred. And because he was then able to proc this, there's going to be a little bit more we're actually going to get out of it. So
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
we missed.
I won't object to it.
Cool. And yeah, Disarray, the AoE procced in, so we got him as well.
The Emperor is on our side.
Actually going to take a stim so I can go get that guy as well.
I won't object to it.
Oh, dodged. Oh my god, he's dodging us too much. I might just go for a normal hit. If he keeps dodging, it's like, okay, just do a normal hit.
I need a foothold. But of course, nothing stands.
So the damage isn't too bad when you actually do get set up, but you do need a lot of the right conditions. And when the openings are up, you can do a lot with it, but when the openings aren't up, you don't do much with it. Because even that last hit, yeah, 201, it's not bad damage. It's just outside of these very specific circumstances, he was doing 50 damage when all my allies were doing 100 AoEs and one character was doing 1200 burst fires that hits everything. I don't do mercenary or toy box edited builds. I leave that for other creators. There's other people who do that stuff. Like, I shouldn't be trying to steal every aspect of the market. I've got to leave some stuff for some people. So yeah, it's not bad. It's just, it feels like I could be doing more. But yeah, when you get all the buffs up from your allies, the damage is pretty respectable. Like, yeah, you did hit some guy for 200 damage, and he did help take out a group of them. But because Assassin for some reason goes dead last, because even with high perception and agility, the game's like, yeah, did you probably go last? Like, the initiative is a big issue. So the initiative not working well in this game is a big issue. Not getting openings on extra turns, also a big issue. They need to fix stuff like that for it to make certain playstyles more worthwhile. Weird. Assassin's mostly held back that it has bad mobility, but Breakthrough does help, and so does Blade Dancer's Death from Above and Blood Rush. It has fairly low damage to get Act 4 items, but you can buff it to do good. Like, if you have the inertia boots and you just go around killing edging everything, yeah, that can do a lot, but you'll struggle to hit unless you've got really high buffs from allies until late game. Then there's other things like yeah, it's just very slow to build up. Like, Slash is limited. Like, why Slash is limited to one enemy once per turn when you have Blade Dance that's infinite as long as you get kills is also, it's a bit weird. Sorry, Death from Above. But it's like, the playstyle's okay. Like, you saw that as soon as I got allied buffs on and I got Daring Breach, then yeah, I could just run around killing everything. And then that's the montage. Everyone's like, Assassin's the best! but that's just what Argenta does by default without allies. So it's like there's definitely Assassin's still bomb too. That's definitely for sure. Anyway, Stinky, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, are you continuing your run? I've actually had several people in the Discord ask you if you were finishing your run because you.
Yeah,
still in the sword.
I'm going through my run currently, taking like one battle at a time. I've gone past the tutorial boss, which is nice, and I'm actually doing the real game, Act 1.
Very nice.
Yeah, but it's hard when it's blind on brutal. So it's a lot of thinking and trying to stack damage.
One bit of advice I'll give you is when you get to Rykad Minoras, right-click all the enemies and read what their abilities are.
Okay.
I'm going to turn your mic volume down just a little bit for me because it was 140. So because my the sound in stream drops, but it was a bit loud for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems okay now. If anyone in stream who's watching, if Stinky's too quiet, do let me know and I'll just pump it back up and I'll just have to live with it.
I can listen now.
Nice. Why can't I use Cassia's persuasion? It's higher than mine. Weird.
My microphone is actually louder than yours in the stream.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. How do I make mine louder?
You need to go in and maybe put gain, but yours is fine. It's just mine is loud.
All right, we'll put yours down a little bit then. Fuck, I'll just pop it to 100. That should.
Yeah, do it.
105. Yeah. But yeah, it's your job to keep an eye on for Twitch alerts because otherwise I miss them.
What do? Jump into Twitch mod chat.
But yeah, so as you can see, the Heinrix SAS build not bad. The fact that Shearing Strikes seems to be working, but it could just be because it could still be just because I'm using inertia boots. But yeah, Assassin is a very item-reliant archetype, in my opinion. Whereas Blade Dancer doesn't need items. Warrior's pretty tanky by itself, but needs items to be offensive. Assassin just needs items to do anything. Actually, if we just pop them down to 100, then this... That should do it.
It was very
I just realised as well, I went for Daring Breach instead of Sword of Faith. I was meant to be checking out Sword of Faith.
And I was deaf to the... On the contrary, Lord Captain. The mere thought of what happened tightens a grey-blue slip...
Sword of Faith. What is the fun character build for first time? Like, if someone has played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, XCOM 2, but what is like a good first time, I would say, class in this opinion, not build, but class?
Well, the easiest one to actually learn the game with, I'd say, is Warrior. It's so straightforward that you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, dear.
I'm getting spammed.
Warrior is going to be the easiest one to actually learn to play the game. Knave Warrior could solo the game with just Malpain Shroud. Yeah, but you have to get to Malpain Shroud first.
I went with Soldier. dual shotgun.
That's actually one of the hardest shotgun versions to play.
That's the one that I went with.
The reason is because due to movement issues, you have to know how to set up your moves, and you have to really plan ahead. It's good. It's good, but
the one thing that I like
harder.
about it is that I have to think a bit more, so it forces me to actually read and do my due diligence with learning the game.
Yeah, which is that is always good.
And I don't need a perfect playthrough. I just need to be able to play through it on brutal.
Yeah, like I said, go against your natural instincts to save scum and just explore the consequences, because there's no such thing as a perfect ending in this game. And people trying to force a perfect ending, they'll actually ruin their own experience.
I'm just going through it. The first time when you have to be the rogue trader and you have the choice to go to the bottom to talk to the children who did something bad.
Yep.
I didn't even care to go down.
Oh no, that's a terrible idea. That cancels an entire quest line, and you can never improve one character. Whenever a companion asks you to do something, always say yes, but you can still be the dickhead in the scenario. You've literally just closed off a lot of quests.
Then I'm
that's not even a consequence. You've just literally, you might as well get that companion off your crew. They're now just dead weight. that's you literally you turn down a quest chain.
Then I've turned down a question. That's my story.
No, that's the problem. All you did was close off story. That's not your you just like it'd be like say you play the DLC. They're like, would you like to enjoy DLC? No, but you purchased the DLC, sir. You sure you do? No.
My money, take it.
I just wanted to give you my money. Fuck off. Ow. But yes, yeah, never ignore companion quest lines, because it not only does it give you like good EXP, it is where you get a lot of the best items and a lot of the quest lines, and it's how you get your companion story. If you don't do that, you could just kick them off the crew and just make a mercenary, because you've essentially now closed Argenta's entire quest line. It's a very weird way that Alcat do it. It's not like, oh, here's this one thing you can do. It's like same with Abelard. Right at the start of the game, he asks you to go down to the depot. If you refuse, you get locked out of his entire family quest line that happens in Act 2 and Act 4. It doesn't even come up. So like it's one of those things, like, so now you can't get her special power armor, which is, yeah, you can't like find out what happened between her and the prologue. You can't find out who killed Theodora. Like, you've closed a lot of story options by doing that. If you could, I'd say reload, because you've literally just you've not created your story. You've literally just locked you out of a good chunk of the game, like a good 10% of the game. You just locked yourself out of. Dad, like, do you know, like, patches? You know, you have to do those whole quest lines to get some really good items. It'd be like just being like, no, I'm just not going to talk to him at the start of the game. You just ignore him, and then you don't get that entire quest chain.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't believe you would do that though. Like, why would you just be like, no? That's weird, because you're a loot goblin. That confuses me.
I was curious. I wanted to see.
Like, there's an option that you get for establishing a new colony. If you say no, you literally just lose access to all the rewards that you would have got in Act 2 and 4, and you lose access to like 50 really good items, and there's no benefit. It's like, the fact that the game even offers you that, I find hilarious, because it's just like, no. Oh, what quest? He basically refused Argenta's quest lines. Argenta's companion quest now won't pop up at any point in the game. You can do that with like Abelard. You can do that with all of them. You literally just close all of your companions' quest lines and all the items that are on there, all the conviction points that are on there, all the unique items that are on there. It's just gone.
There's nothing.
Yeah, like, yeah, I like that they give you the option to do it, but yeah, the fact that you can do that. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, I just killed Mirazshi. I don't even recruit him or Miraz High. And I'm like, oh, but doing that looks you have this item, this item, this item, this item, this item, this item. They're like, oh, damn. But again, I've done the game so many times, I don't care. Like, if you said to me, you've just looked stuff out of quest lines, like, yeah, I've seen it 100 times, I don't care. It's like, do I need those items? No. Would those items help me? Yes, but I don't care. Whereas for you, I'd be like, dude, if you're experiencing this game and it might be your only run, you probably want to do that.
I blame the game.
In a way, it is the game's fault.
But I like that you have the option. I feel more freedom than a Telltale's game.
The illusion of choice.
The illusion of choice. Because characters will remember that.
But they don't. But they don't. I'm actually being naughty here. I was opening up my own guide to check to see. So one of the things that I do, by the way, is I make notes for all puzzles. So when I come back later, that I don't get stuck. However, I don't publish these anywhere because these are just for me. Because, yeah, the amount of times people are like, oh, this isn't clear to me. I demand you put in 2 hours of work here for my personal needs. And so I don't want to do that. So I just don't offer it. But with Dark Heresy, for people that have subscribed, I will be dropping all of those sort of notes into the Discord. So people that have access to that member section, that they'll have all that stuff because they're paying for it. So essentially, they're paying to look at my notebook. So fun.
Just so you guys know, even I have to pay to look for that notebook.
It's your Discord. You have to pay. you especially have to pay. Stinky, by the way, has bought every part of the Total War franchise, and he refuses to play it.
Everything. I bought Total War Warhammer 3. I have every expansion. Total War Warhammer 2. Every expansion. Total War Warhammer. Every expansion. How much have I played? 1 hour.
Yep, it wasn't even that. It was 10 minutes. He literally, he was like, yeah, these Skaven look cool. And then he was like, okay, I'm trying to shoot with these gunners and the gunners aren't shooting. I'm like, oh yeah, there's line of sight. You just got to place them slightly elevated on a hill and they'll shoot over your own troops. He went, that's too complicated. He just uninstalled the game. Just, no, I was like, but you just spent like $500. Don't care.
Oops.
And yeah, even after that, he still bought every DLC as they came out, even though he has never gone back to the game. Oh, the childless life. The childless life, indeed.
It's great, man. Like, I went back... Oh, dude, I'm so sad. I went back to look at how much money I've used on Steam since 2019.
Yeah.
15 grand. Since 2019. I checked how much money I've used on Warframe. A bit over $1 grand.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mirazhai, or... See, this is the thing. I don't know how to say that name. I always said Marahai. Someone else said Mirazhai. And then one stream chatter said something like, no, it's Mirashi. And when I switched to Mirashi, I got a bunch more complaints. Like, I don't know. To be fair, don't forget Ulfar now. Ulfar's now really good.
I have no clue.
But I think once they, because at the moment there's an AI bug that's still in the game at the moment, and if they haven't fixed by the next DLCs, I'm not buying Tides of Torment. And I'm really looking for Tides of Torment because Norska, I like Norse things. Like it's kind of one of my things. But yeah, if the AI is still not working and factions just aren't moving on the campaign map, I'm not giving them my money.
That's where Evan liked me.
Yeah, that's why I'm going off to see my Norse boy. Though he's less of a Viking and more of a Lord of the Rings style dwarf because he's very short and was very muscular and he will break your face in a fight. Like the Norwegians are more of a dwarf-like people than anything else. Like they're all like 5 foot.
You never throw a dwarf.
Nobody tosses a dwarf. Oh my god. Oh, he's sitting. I was going to say, I thought his legs were broken for a second.
I thought they'd lagged for a second, but it's just characters going back and forth.
Mirazhai. Oh my god, there's so many different ways. I don't know.
Mara.
Some people just call him Marzipan. I might just start giving companions nicknames. Like, I remember Abelard. Some people say it's Abelard. Some people say Abelard.
I heard other people say Space Daddy.
Space. Shut your whore mouth. That was right in my ear. I heard that. Daddy. He is a family man as well, with his own children and grandchildren.
That's funny.
I'm so curious how many evil lords will be retconned and vanished once the game goes big with the show. Dude, as soon as this goes mainstream with the Henry Cavill show, Slanesh is getting retconned out of the lore. The Emperor's Children, retconned out of the lore. No more rape marines. Like, gone. The god of lust and debauchery, gone.
I will be right back, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me? If you insist, Lord.
Oh, Constantine's the one right in front of this guy. Okay. Yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, where is Heinrix?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I was hoping to get a little bit more, but having those two there is pretty good. We are going to move you into there as well. Whom do I want to buff for this?
If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We're going to do something tricky.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I will not be deterred. Rejoice in service.
I'm sneaking up buffs in places.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps. Actions will speak louder than words. Your defiance is futile.
Who's going to go next? Oh, the Confessor. That's going to be annoying. Ah, couldn't shoot. Nice, 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 nice.
Flesh means nothing.
Shot Weber.
Will inherit all.
Oh, Argenta's right here.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. The enemies of the Emperor will be
Then we are
As the Emperor commands, I act.
go diversify.
Doubt. Is the Emperor's judgment.
Ooh,
There is
that
only
explosion, huh?
yours.
Who goes next? Rebel Fighter. What does this one do?
In thy light
Why
I
not? Let's
stand,
take a
and thy
bunch of
love
extra
I
shots.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Let's set it up so Heinrix can do some nice damage.
The Emperor. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor.
Anyone else that I can get my line of sight? Okay, now it's just seeing what I can finish.
This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor is my Emperor. I'll do it. This is the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, that rock souls. Okay, Heinrix.
Naturally. Let's see to it. Everyone, step aside. For the I'm done with this one.
Oh no, I can't get it from that angle? Well, that sucks. Okay, then...
But of course, Lord Captain.
Ugh, won't let me hit from that angle either. Ugh. Well, we hit from this angle. Oh, do I not have the inertia boots on? Oh, no, I just didn't get a crit. That's why. Meh. In that case... Yeah. Oh, now it will. Weird.
Let's see. I won't object to it.
No one else I can really get to.
The angels will reward us. Scorn the pain.
And then Kabbalah.
will leave footprints of scarlet as the tenants demand. As honor ordains. Trust me. I shall not fail. The other side awaits.
We will.
Brings me no
Very nice.
pleasure.
Then we're back to the roguest of traders. But from here...
And so shall it be done.
Let's give Heinrix a turn. So the plan is to hit an opening anyway, so we'll do that. Oh, killing edge.
Done with this one.
Yeah, damage when you give him a turn. It's not too bad. Sorry, I was not... remember to stim. Oh, yes! You know, I don't even need to be in battle to do that. I do need to remember to give him the stim. Yes, thank you for letting me know.
I will not be deterred, and so it shall be done. May my wrath be thy undoing.
Yes, I'll do that now.
Throne's glory.
Yay, we now should bring emotion on.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
So...
Not sanctioned to do this. I won't object to it. But of course, your reckoning is
Good
due.
damage. Where is anyone left to hurt? You.
Naturally. I'll put my psychic ability to use.
Much success. Only Heinrix would stop mid-fight to shoot up some warpoos. Good God! Yep. How's everyone doing? I'm doing very good. I hope everyone else in stream is doing very well. For those of you coming in on Twitch, obviously, hello Wiggles. It's good to see you over there. Obviously my YouTube boys. That was added this patch. 1.5, yes, but not the patch today. The patch today updated Force Swords to have a little bit more range on their effects. Yep, keep it locked down over there. But yes, Wiggles, you're going to be the one on charge of getting them viral clips. Oh, dude, what is going on here? Pascal has found a new attachment that he has equipped to himself. I have no words. Merciless salvos. 15 critical hit chance. That one's definitely the best. I've noticed if Sword of Faith actually keeps the properties of the Force Sword. It doesn't seem to. At least it didn't seem like it did when I was testing it earlier. Needs more stuff.
at your aegis, O Emperor.
Okay, cool. We got the fiery retribution, which is something I needed. If target of the wearer's ranged attack fails a toughness resistance test mount. Yep, that's going to be good for Kibella. Not Kibella, Argenta. Still underwhelming, I feel. Yeah, Assassin's still kind of underwhelming. But I know Blade of Light definitely applies.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Apparently it was something they were meant to be fixing, but they didn't really change anything other than giving it, like, new VFX. On that note as well, we do have some rock souls coming in here. Level 31. I forget. What do you take level 31? Oh, Slum of Heroes. And seize the advantage. Pascal. Birdo build. There we go. Level 31. Oh, enhanced medics. Yeah, his bird, at the moment, Pascal's bird feels stronger than Heinrix Assassin does. I blind? Let's quickly level everyone up. But I am glad that, for obviously, Blade of Light. No. Sword of Faith. There we go. Blade of Light's one of the upgrades. Got some of that. But yeah, I wasn't noticing it having the effects of the four swords. Like I said, I will test it more. Stable routes and the course untraveled. Argento. But yeah, it's like it's not even remotely close to how powerful Argenta is. They're playing different games, and yeah, Execution is way stronger. But having Shearing Strikes makes Assassin more playable, so that is nice. I do like that. Yeah, having access to that has opened up a little bit of the class. Dawn of Victory. Which one was Dawn of Victory again? Oh yeah, that's a great one. Heinrix Assassin is not good. It's middling. It's obviously Arc Militant is just stronger if you're using two-handed weapons. The Assassin, it's not good until Act 4 where you have items that make it obscene. Yeah, Sword of Faith is just Again, it's not really good to Act 4. And by Act 4, you one-turn everything anyway. So it's just by what's around it, it's not as good. Obviously, and yeah, Rockstar Executioner, there's no comparing it. And Overseer, like AoE buffing the party, is also really obscene. Rotate Blade Dancer Assassin Sword of Faith will also poop. I wouldn't say poop. Blade Dancer is very powerful. Blade Dancer Assassin, very powerful. So it is going to be strong there. Able to go Arbiter? No. He is a Psyker.
The Divine watches over us.
Like, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Assassin is not bad. It's just bottom 2 for archetypes. I look at what others can do, and they do more, but it's not bad. We need to preface it. Assassin is just wholly item dependent. It needs inertia boots for movement, and it needs, in Act 3, once you then get access to riposte gauntlets, it needs that for openings, but inertia boots and that don't interact well. For damage, it needs Notes on Weakness, which is an Act 4 item. For attack economy, you need Warp Surge Brooch, but luckily that's Act 2. Then for, once I get Warp Surge Brooch, you're going to see a huge power spike. Heinrix is going to really take off when I get Warp Surge Brooch. In fact, I need to look at what that's under, and I need to focus that. I think it's Kazbalika. So basically, as soon as I get this item, which is very late Act 2, Heinrix is going to be insane. because he's going to have 5 attacks on his main turn. And then, yeah, and then once you get into Act 4, Assassin, the Death Aura Assassin build becomes one of the 2 strongest builds in the game, but it still doesn't do the highest boss skill damage, which is obviously going to be a heavy gunner build, and it doesn't do what an Executioner does, so it's just, it lags behind because it's item dependent, but once you get those items, it's very good. So yeah, I should always make sure that I'm prefacing where it gets good and why. As for here, I need to get rid of some of these. Yeah, we can trade in some of these. Did get a bunch of thunder hammers, which is kind of nice. Webbers. Ah, we did get a flamer for Argento, which is nice. Abelard, let's check how we stack up here. It's gonna be better. Yeah, there we go. Ah, now that he has that, he can actually take advantage of this. Yes. Much better. To be fair, as of right now, there is no build bar none that can compete with Priest Soldier Heavy Gunner on full tilt unless you're resort modding. Besides late game Executioner Rocksaw, I 100% agree. Though when it comes to just sheer rate of fire, a Soldier, Arc Militant, Astra Militar, and Commander is going to keep up. You need to be doing 30-round bursts with that. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But obviously, Priest, you're going to want to use heavy guns anyway. So, yeah, the Listening of Hatred. But that applies to everyone, which is kind of nice. Like, yeah, Priest, when it comes to Origins, that one turn is insane. Oh, Psychic Assault. Very nice. Cascading Echoes and Psychoterminus. But yeah, just because something's underwhelming doesn't mean it doesn't bend over unfair and spank it until it calls it daddy. Every build on my sheet is good. It's just that some are better than others, and the way that my brain looks at it is I'm comparing the top end, but no content in the game needs to be as good as that. So they'll all trivialize the game. You'll all feel really powerful a little bit. It's just that if you do an assassin run first, you're gonna be like, "Oh, assassin's amazing. What's Revan talking about?" And then you do a Blade Dancer Executioner, you'll be like, "Ah, yeah, that's a lot stronger." So yeah, there's none of them are bad. Like whenever you go into the spreadsheet, think of the playstyle you want. See if I've created it. If I have, good. If I haven't, just send me a message on Discord and I can give advice and you can create it yourself. So originally, I'd actually put in to take Drukhari weapon proficiency, but I'm probably not going to do it because I just don't use the Drukhari stuff with her anymore. I'm going to give her ballistic skill training instead. Increases her crit chance. Snare the prey. And inspiring trophy. It's like one of my favorite builds in the game is actually Solomon, well, not strictly Solomon's build, but what Solomon's trying to build, which is obviously double shotgun with a pet, but it's double pet shotgun soldier overseer is actually weaker than Subductor, the melee version, because the ability that you get from the melee version is phenomenal. But I still one turn the 80% damage encounter with Solomon, so it's not bad. Who else is heretical parties lose? Just so you lose Heinrix, Ulfar, and Argenta, but like there's only 20 minutes to an hour of the game left, so it doesn't matter. I am going to be doing a heretic priest run for my next run. And I'll probably go bolt rifles because, yeah, just regular bolt rifles are actually really fun. I do want to show that off a little bit. Oh, Argenta dropped her gun. Flip. Flip. Yeah. Baby got the flamer. So iconic. Heinrix. Now that he has used what he needed to use, do we have any other drugs he might enjoy? Yes. That will help guarantee that we actually land some of those killing edges. We do need to start getting some items for him. But yeah, most of the items that we want on Assassin are late Act 2 from the vendors or Act 3 or 4. So it is a bit slow to get them set up. He goes Heretic next one, Heretic free. Yeah, I've been promising Luna a Heretic run for ages, but then they kept updating the game, and I had to keep doing other runs first. Then she's like, you promised. I'm like, I'm sorry, there's stuff happening. Have I not picked up the Ancient Force Sword? That'll probably help my damage. Okay, we did... we do need to quickly stop by the admin storm for GA. Dark Heresy is up next, going to probably block that Heresy run even more. I just got to get through it before December. Because, yeah, December 16th, we're all going to be deep diving Dark Heresy. Like, it's going to be so fun because there's... obviously, I want everyone that obviously watches me streaming getting on the Discord because we're all going to be sharing stuff, and I'll even be like setting up parties where people can join in on voice chat and we can discuss stuff we're all doing on run, stuff we're testing. I'll have to just don't get me banned. Don't get me banned on Twitch. Okay, I haven't picked up the other seal yet, so we've only got one of the seals. Cool. I know where they are. I've got one. Any ideas what Owlcat will cook for the next class DLC? Starrett talking about expanded visual augments. Yes, they're adding a augmentation system, and apparently it's going to change combat further. Could always play Heretic Psi Pyromancer Heavy Gunner build we talked about. I've had one of those on my spreadsheet forever. If you have a look at it, it's called Death Engine. It's been on there forever. It was one of my very first builds back in 1.2. Don't I have to... Yeah, so we've done that. Balls, I forgot to talk to the arbitrators. Yeah, dude, jumping on the ground floor is going to be fun because I didn't get heavily involved in Rogue Trader until 1.2, which was one of their big major overhauls, which is what they did just before DLC 1. So I wasn't there from the ground stuff and discovering stuff. And obviously, when I joined the community, I came in with a fresh perspective because a lot of people were stuck in their old ways from 1.0 and 1.1. So when I came in when 1.2 first dropped, I was like, hey, I've tested all these things. What do you guys think of these builds? And everyone's like, yeah, they're terrible. Here's why. And the arguments they gave, I read, and I was like, that's not true, though. And then I was like, okay, I understand what you're saying. And then I went through and explained why my build was doing more. And I put in loads of testing and stuff. And people were just dismissing me. They're like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, no, I have the numbers. And like they would accuse me of going like late turns. They accused me of over-relying on buffers. So I redesigned everything to do it all turn one, not use any buffers. And then I was like, look, I'm doing per hit 1,000 more damage. what mean? And then, yeah, eventually, obviously, I started the YouTube channel up, and then I started doing that just because it was getting to the point I wasn't getting anywhere arguing with people that wouldn't even try it. And then eventually those people started watching the videos. They're like, oh, no, shit, he's right. Like, and then, yeah, and then we all started testing. And by 1.3, like, we had the whole community doing stuff and testing stuff. So it was quite fun. And I'm really looking forward to doing that with Dark Heresy, where I'm going to go in perspective. I'm going to make incorrect assumptions. And then someone else is going to be like, no, Rev, dude, you've misunderstood. Check this out. And they're going to put in screenshots. There are little video links. And I'm going to be like, okay, this is awesome. Then we'll start all going through that. And if they're also YouTubers doing that, then I'll obviously be sharing them using the post features to advertise other YouTubers that are finding cool stuff. And we'll start building up. And there's going to be a lot of overlap with like Jefficus, First Door Guardsman. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be good. I got into Rogue Trader a month before Blade Dance DLC. Yeah, that was pretty much the same as me, because it was only like, what, 1.2 to that was like... It was only a couple of months. It was like August 2024 was when I started playing. Like, I had got the game at launch, but it was awful. Every single playthrough got softlocked pre 1.2. It's why I hate redoing Act 1. You know, there's a softlocked in Act 5 that that's been in the game since launch, and they've only just fixed it in 1.5, because it was the first thing I checked when I got to Act 5. Want to hear my German version of Back in the Days? I hope that's not edgy humor. Yeah, you're going to get me banned on all platforms. Remember, I live in a country where if people say things naughty in my chat on YouTube or Twitch, I am personally legally held responsible because my country sucks. Oh. Let's just make sure that Discord message isn't the lady. Oh, Stinky left the call. What happened? When he said I'll be right back, I thought he meant he was going to get something. Cool. Just wait till Revan discovers Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker. That's, dude. No, I've got 1,000 hours in Kingmaker. I didn't actually play Wrath yet because even though I was an original backer for Wrath, I directly backed that game to get Triceratops put in. Yeah, I got stuck playing this. I got stuck playing this. But no, I've played a lot of Kingmaker. I even used there's a mod that I love for Kingmaker. It was called like Call of the Wild or something. Yeah, Call of the Wild. This mod, I fucking adored this mod. I put 400 hours into playing with this mod alone, where it basically just adds a crap ton of extra classes and stuff. Like this was all I was doing. Like it fixed flanking mechanics. Like, oh, yeah, love this mod. Most of the bug in Wrath and King are fixed now with Bumpy Road. Yeah. I'll probably, like, once I finally get done with Rogue Trader, and then we get done with Alpha for Dark Heresy, because it's going to be a limited snapshot, I'll finally be able to get to Wrath of the Righteous. It's just, ooh. Yeah. Yep, I wanted that for... Oh, good man. Over here. Yes. Ah, that's so much better. Red. You know, back in the days, shortly after the war, we had nothing but Stones and Rebels, and they didn't even taste good, but we hate them anyway. I swear I've heard something like that. That's something that I always hated about D&D was like optimal builds would take one level in one class and you could have like 3 or 4 of those before level 20. Ancient bunkers there. Where is the 4 sword runes? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll stop there. Oh, that's literally on the way to Teresa, so I can get that. Alright, I will go do the bunker, then I'll go to Teresa to do the DLC. Tessera? Don't know. Oh, Janus Warlord, as far as I'm aware, free fellowship. Yep, free fellowship. Free grenades. Yeah, good luck ever poisoning me. Derusions. Ah, we can stop by the Explorators to trade some items as well. Not you. You. Did you know you can softlock DLC2 quests if you get close to the exit on the Gene Sealer bunker? No, I didn't. Oh, no. T-Sarah Sarah. Tessera Sarah. Tessera Sarah. Do you know back in the days we only... Oh, God, it's going to be so hard when I start trying to learn foreign languages again. Yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to have to learn an Asian dialect. Oh, mid-fight. Oh, damn.
You cannot stop the angels faithful!
They still have not fixed the heavy breacher boots, by the by. Every cutscene like that, by the way, should be voice acted like that. There's a couple of them that still aren't. Oh, of course Argenta's going first. Why wouldn't she? Heinrix is all the way back here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Nope, can't do that if I want to give him an extra turn. Let's see if I can move these enemies to him.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Literally the opposite. Cool.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
That's what we like to see. Turns like that is why other setups disappoint me. Because I didn't buff Argenta. Like, what'd she do? 51 there and just blah, 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 blah. And even more importantly, I'd forgot to give her the item I was meant to give her. I was meant to give her the exhaustion enemy finder. So I'd even forgot to give her that, which would have been very helpful to like set up and guarantee critical hits. Oh, and then it's just her turn. It's just her turn next, because that's just what she does. I probably should have set her up to be ready to burst fire this guy.
I'll do it. As the
I was a little too far out of reach. That was overly ambitious.
Steel burns, but a human death after all.
Vengeance on Mars? Oh! Pascal got shotted. And then the guy that I want to hit with the opening is in a weird position for it.
The Emperor is on our side.
Alright, so there's an easy way to get this. Set that there. I cannot tell which side this new crap is. Hello, my love.
Hello, I have your food.
Oh, nice.
He is streaming.
Let's see.
Yes. Trying to work out what side I was going to be on. What? Why? But why?
Everyone, step aside.
What's still alive? You.
I'm done with this one. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. Naturally.
Again, awkward positioning for this. I can't get to where I want it.
Only terror. Smite your enemies.
Can't get behind him either. Alright, let's try some killing edge. 235's not too bad. Yes. She's a good lady. That's why we date Asians. Smack him again.
For the throne's glory.
Dodges. Ooh. Didn't like that. What is the percentage to hit? Not the best. Okay, we're going to use more drugs.
I won't object to it.
Okay, okay. Why did I see 2 damage procs? %0 chance to hit. What? Because one opposite hit always misses. I remember how that mechanic works. He auto dodges. Yes. And then that's fine. And yes, so the damage that I did here is because of Veil Render. So Veil Render can stack some very, very nice damage. So because of that crit, you'll see that next time I go to hit something, it'll do an extra. What time did you select to unlock the partner perk IRL? Teach us your ways, because I'm playing IRL on fire. Someone was asking me what talent did I pick in real life to get a partner perk? As in, what did I do to achieve girlfriend and mother to children?
You were just you.
Yeah, she just says I was just me. So the build that I went for is Dad Bod Biker Viking. So you have to build your talents around that. Is it just these guys? Cool. We've got the Commissar
Get me a
next.
target.
I know, right? Can I say that? Can I say that?
Now, I'm pretty sure if I shoot, I will kill Heinrix because of my boss.
They don't know yet, but he's got himself an insta wife, and it only took 2 days.
Yes, yes. Oh, have I already buffed Heinrix? Or was I out of range? Oh, he's already under voice of command. Neat. Don't remember doing that, but okay.
The Emperor commands. Choice in service.
I need a foothold.
Actions will speak louder than words.
So I could Sword of Faith here, but don't want to. I want to keep that for his next turn.
Let's see to it. Naturally.
Yeah.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
We come back. Then. Alright, so now if I can get my momentum up, we'll Sword of Faith.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. The Emperor is on our side.
This is going to hurt.
I won't object.
Yes. That's how we do damage now. So it's like I said, you can build it up on Assassin. It just requires a lot of work and effort. But yeah, I want a Sword of Faith, but there's nothing to use it on.
Everyone, step aside. I'm done with this one.
Smack. The high damage. So yeah, Assassin, like I said, with the investment, it does alright. You just need the right items in the right party. This is one of the first times I've ever had everything I needed to do this. Yeah, unlike Han Solo, I do shoot first. I currently have a bug in my Grim Darkness one where abilities are still highlighted, although I've spent all my AP. Anyone counts this problem? There's an option I need to check. I would say delete your cache files and then just check for verified game files. Sent you some clips on Discord. Nice. Pascal got beamed pretty hard in that one. That was my fault for bad positioning. It's like, yeah, on my Assassin, you'll notice I'll use consumables a lot more because the other builds don't need them. Before I forget, we were I was talking that I wanted to use this. There we go. When where scores a critical hit with a ranged attack, their next attack against the target automatically hits and cannot be parried or dodged. Pretty good for mixed attacker. Had few time. Hey Reverend, have your stream on a while baked cookies doing laundry. Nice. Oh yes, I can explain how to do the cache settings. I normally have a little thing for it. I'll put it into the chat. So what this was, I originally had a bug where enemies did 20% more damage than they were meant to do, and the second I did this, it cleared it. So this is how to clear cache settings. Let's see if that comes through. I was seeing the free stream will send it in. Let me check the chats. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. So I can message directly to both. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But let's make sure we get some screenshots of this Heinrix for from Discord discussions for later. And I got punged as well. What did I get punged? Ah, yes. No, thank you for the clips. Rook Treatist. So let's catch some of these damage numbers. And make sure we get where everything's coming from. Yeah, there's Veil Render getting an extra 100% flat bonus. So yeah, like you can build it up. And we will put that into over here. Okay. Have you tried switching it on and off again? Pretty much. Might try out your Argenta build that doesn't use heavy weapons because I use heavy bolters. Yeah, it's pretty good. You can also do a Master Tactician version, which is kind of nice too. Okay, we got enough of these now. But yeah, these I do fucking love because they do high damage and they also push, and push it can cause turn skips.
Let the faith guide my path
Oh,
to glory.
come on. We just need to... There we go. The wearer has less than 50% health every second attack dodges, which is pretty good. Not that I use it on any of my builds, but still pretty good. We go in here, even though there's probably nothing. Yep. Oh, yeah, because obviously this is from the prologue. That's why all that stuff's open.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
But yeah, keeping an eye on how much damage that you can possibly do. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can stack in. Like, Hammer of the Emperor was pretty good there. Then obviously Killing Edge was pretty good. Veil Render. So there are ways. Ever do an Argenta with twin flamer pistols? No, because flamer pistols just aren't very good. That sounds like it'd be really fun, but yeah, there's a bit of an... You know what? I changed my mind. Veil Render in the offhand, because that way it will proc with Shearing Strikes, and then it can do really high damage. And then I'll go pick up the Ancient Force Sword and trade out this one. Yeah, I think that's going to be the better way to do it. Stupid Heinrix, if you were a heretic, you could use teleport cloak. Where's Radical Heinrix build?
To what do I owe this visit?
Oh, I need to go speak to Camilla. Dang. But how do you get Owlcat to hire you? Yeah, that is indeed a question. Well, we'll have to see, because obviously, if I officially work with Owlcat, first of all, getting paid's great, but the problem is I would have to be very controlled. There's a meme that I always send. There's a meme. I've actually put this in the Discord before, because and this is on the Owlcat Discord for the partner program. Which basically sums up my relationship with one of the community managers. Where is it? Yeah, this is basically how it's basically just any time that I start going on a rant about how the developers should change the game, it's always Starrick trying to get me not to bother the developers directly and to use him to feed ideas in a more appropriate manner, because I'm obviously just some passionate nerd and I'll bombard them with stuff. But if you're behind the stream, just refresh it and then catch it up, or watch until you catch it. Actually, yeah, I should check too. Oh, apparently, yeah, they said they fixed this. But did they? No. No, they did not. The patch literally said they fixed this, but it... Oh, did it? No. No. What happens if I do it here? Wait. So you have to do it here, and then it remains stable. They didn't fix it, but they semi-fixed it. I can live with that. Don't know how they broke it, but I can live with that. probably should look to use those at some point. Ah, now because I've moved items. Ugh. Oh my god. That's never not going to be a problem for me. Like, oh, I hate that. Okay. Low damage be damned. Yeah. To be fair, I like the what was it? Was it in Dawn of War 1 that the Sisters of Mouse-Up you do with the little jetpacks? They just shred and tear. Is it plasma? Is it dual plasma setup or is it with melters? Why did you take Falcon class frigate, Revan? Just flexing. Just flexing on pay to win. There's no reason other than to flex. Sometimes I get given too much credit. Sometimes I just do stuff and then, oh, hello, cat. You are so damp. Don't you dare. I'm putting my legs in. You do not climb up. You're so damp. Stay. Yeah. We need to start pumping this. Dual flame pistol self normally have. Yeah. Cool. You can unleash issues aside. I think we have to see rewarded. Well, to be fair, so I technically knew about this update before it happened, but not by a long thing. There's a reason why last night I suddenly put together a Blade of Light build, but no, I like the current relationship I have because obviously it's nice that they let me try out stuff early so I can put together builds and videos and stuff. But at the same time, if I worked for them, I couldn't be as free. Like, I couldn't try to manipulate what they do with their development cycle. So now I can go into communities. I can start loads of discussions on Reddit. I can start discussions on Steam. I can start discussions on the forums. I can do video discussions. And then we can find out what the community wants. And I can feed that to the devs. And that can actually impact the way that they're developing and the flow of the patches. Like 1.5 was heavily done because of the feedback that I had been giving them for the last year. However, if I actually worked for Owlcat, I wouldn't be able to do any of that. Like, it would take away the purpose of what I do. Prem Void Ship now requires less. We get profit factor. You probably also couldn't monetize anything. Yeah, conflict of interest. Or I would have to have notes that everything's a sponsored video, and then that would destroy trust of the community. Though I have actually said to developers loads of times, they should be doing stuff like developer diaries and developer streams, but it's more work than they're willing to do at the moment. What? Blah, blah, blah. I was going to say, I traded stuff to Kazbalika, but I didn't check the others. Oh, I can get the new foe hammer. I'm on my way to trade that in. That would be good for Solomon. Oh, Rise and Ratobi. We have twos. Jay, what are you using? Mildly better. What's better for Jay's sniper rifle? Probably not the fusion gun. Though that's a lot of armor pen. That is a lot of armor pen. And it will benefit from deadly. It looks suspicious. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Right, so you're mostly my awareness check. Who else is using awareness? Gets 1 temporary wounds from combat stimulants, huh? What about you? 2 temporary wounds from combat. Okay, it's not that useful. Where did not move? He's going to move. Secret of the Foe Run would be good, but it's mostly an all-fire item. Seraphim had dual pistols in general, but not dual hand flamers. Bolt pistols, Inferno pistols. Ah, it's Inferno pistols. They use Inferno pistols in Dawn of War 1. That is correct. Yeah. It's just mental damage. There is other items that we'll find and use. Oh, Abelard, what are you up to? Oh, Invigorate Resolve so good. And we do kind of want it for the Malpain Shroud guy, but I kind of want to steal that to give to you. You don't really benefit from other than the fact that you just become unkillable. I know what you can or cannot say, what you want to share, because development subjects change, etc. Yeah, because at the moment, I'm not under NDA. Like, obviously, I find out stuff before it happens, and they're just trusting me not to be a dick about it. Like, did you see a specific item or body part in the gun design? We are curious to know. No Inferno pistols in the game. There are bolt pistols. There's 2 Inferno pistols. The Corrupted Inferno pistol and then just a random one. But they're technically melters. So, yeah. But, yeah, I imagine we'll see buffs for those. When I can make a dual wield Inferno pistol build for Argenta, I definitely will. I'm hoping we get a melter update in patch 1.6. Yeah. There are bolt pistols, but bolt pistols are hot trash. So they need to update bolt pistols. They need to, because the only real bolt pistol is the anti-vehicle revolver, and that's not a bolt pistol. They do. You might have misunderstood something, or maybe I misunderstood something. Ask your question again, but more details. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, because you can get a heretic-only Inferno pistol in the prologue by picking the heretic option. You get something called the encrypted Inferno pistol. I'll spawn and then unspawn it so I can show you. I'll search. Weapons. So this item, if you pick the heretic path, you can get in the prologue. Which is here. Yeah, the Corrupted Inferno pistol. So you can get this in the prologue. It's got 1 AP area shots and 1 AP. Yeah, so it's really good. Increases coercion, and you don't need melter proficiency to equip it. So yeah, you get another Inferno pistol a little bit later in Heinrix's. Yeah, on the ship with Heinrix. So there's another one. So do you know it's the plague ship? So you can get this one as well, which is this one. So if we pop this here, so these are the 2 ones that you can get, and as you can see, it's not bad for Act 2 and Act 1. But there's no upgrades to them, and the next time you see any upgrades is if you kill a companion at the end of Act 4 and one in Act 5. And they're the only ones in the game. Like a dual pistol build using both these would be really good if they were easy to access and there were upgrades. And that they're technically the best melters in the game because yeah, they don't cost 2 AP to shoot and do the area attack. But let's despawn those. Yeah, there we go. Next time you talk to them, let them know the work multiplayer stability for... Oh, dude. Multiplayer stability. I don't think this game was designed for multiplayer. They tried their best, but it is so bad. It is so bad. I do hope that they improve it with Dark Heresy. Ah, bitch. Failed a 95% check. Ah, tech use item. Metronome. For this area, I think I will grab the tech use item. You know, it's great when you say the weapon would be great if, and then the examples listed take up a paragraph. Correct.
Hello.
Let us
Hello.
walk this
Your
path to the
food.
end.
Oh, where is it?
Right there. It's
Oh,
been there the whole time.
I saw the plate, but I didn't realize it was a plate covering a plate, so I could have noodles hot.
It's probably lukewarm by now.
Then it's perfect to eat. Oh, you noodles and beef. That's very good.
Chicken.
Oh, hello. You back?
You want to see what I did?
Oh no, I can't hear him on that phone. But
No, you
yes.
can't. You want to see what I did? Hang on, you're not on speaker. You have to wait a minute.
All right, let's swap over the camera here because that's cute. I like it's animated. No, not web screen.
I did it.
Yeah. All right, we'll swap over to this view so I can answer some questions whilst I'm quickly munching. This now has a much wider view of what we see. As you can see, the partner's clothing there, some nerd shit there, and but yes, I just quickly need to munch a little bit and then I'll continue going. But yes, she made. Oh, okay, yeah, it's chicken noodles, and that is bean sprouts and an egg.
And have fun talking to your wife.
Pretend-
Love you, bye.
So did he lead call with me to call you?
Yeah.
Adorable. No, I'll call him and see if he's going to come back, or if he only talks to you.
What's up, man?
I'll just check and see if you're even going to come back.
Hey, you called me. I'm here.
Mhm.
How's the noodles, man? The lukewarm noodles.
They're still good, but still warm.
Oh, nice. You eat with
Yes,
chopsticks?
Yeah.
That's so Nordic of you.
So not.
So how are Mr. Wiggles?
I know what we can bring up on screen. So whilst I'm munching, we can look at some of the build stuff that I've been playing around with.
Always good, man. I'm so glad. Nice.
You always tell the lady how yummy her cooking is. Not even just to get another bowl, because at the moment my appetite has been destroyed by various things. But so she knows it's still good and she keeps making it.
I am pretty good. Been chilling all day, fixing some stuff.
What?
And then
Don't
Revan
make
is
it
going to
come
come here to
I don't think
Norway
it's coming
tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
No, we don't say the other.
Yeah, we don't finish that sentence. No, there's a favorite phrase that she has. She has two jobs: to keep my belly full and something else empty. So that's why I said we don't discuss that. True. We have no idea the ages of everyone in here.
I also like good food. Sar Rock, thank you for subscribing.
Oh
I saw
yes,
it.
no, thank you. Yes, thank you. You'll have to check to see all of the ones that have been coming our way for this stream.
I'm going to go back to it.
What was the name?
Sar Rock, R-O-C, I think. Set A-R, R-O-C.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because if it was STARRO, I was gonna be like, oh, that's one of the community managers. I'm in trouble. They found me.
Oh no!
I didn't do nothing. I swear.
And I swear.
So I'm so sorry, chat. I'm doing that awful thing that all streamers do, which is when they eat on stream, and I generally find that disgusting myself. But I haven't eaten today, and it's almost 8 p.m. And after stream, I'm meant to be going to sleep because then I'm going to the airport to go see Stinky in Norway. But So yeah, so what I've been doing is so you've seen some of the stuff we're doing in Heinrix. Like, as much as I poo-poo Assassin, it can do a lot as the turns go on. It's just not a build that's very strong from the main meta, which is the bring it down finest hour sort of loop stuff. But you saw I was doing at level 30 600 plus damage, so it's not bad. I still think that the Blade Dance version is stronger because it's not gear reliant for movement, which is a big boon. Excuse me. It has higher weapon skills, so you're more likely to get crit hits. It still has around the same perception, and Death from Above actually lowers your perception, which will increase enemies' chance to dodge your killing edge. But Blood Oath guarantees you'll hit, so it's more likely to land that. It also has access to sweeping motion, so you can do 1 AP area attacks, which is obviously it's pretty good as well. Bloody Requiem will actually increase every kill you resolve, so when you do Sword of Faith, that's going to be a big boost as well. And then obviously later on you get access to Guillotine. Acrobatic Archery is also going to be very good. So you can see that I've put in the 2 different paths here. I've noticed I'm actually missing one of the things unless I put it in somewhere else, and I don't think I did. So if I look at Heinrix, there's some talent that I've lost here because of the way the Psyker stuff progresses, which is Inevitable Demise by the looks of it. Imminent Demise. So I had to lose Imminent Demise to make room for the fact that I have to take Cycling Joris here, because the common talent comes at 13, not 14, which is a bit annoying. So I've taken Backdraft here. Now I could take Imminent Demise there, but the Lone Killer is very helpful for the dodge reduction. But it is important to say that that's the place where you could have either of them. Because obviously Fire Within you definitely want, Escape Artist you definitely want. Killing Spree, yeah, that's going to be useful because often you're not going to be hitting openings, so that's also a really good one. So bad in comparison to crazy high damage meta, can pump out in the current meta, but not garbage. Yes, correct. Oh, thank you. She's also hydrating me. I once made a joke saying that if you want me to drink more water, you should bring me water, and she told me off, but she does it, so she cares.
That's how you know.
It's the test. It's the guy version of "Would you peel an orange for me?" sort of thing. Like,
Wifer.
Yep. But yeah.
Would you peel an orange for me? That's a test?
Mm-hmm. If your friend or partner says, "Could you peel an orange for me?" it's a test of how much that person values you. Because if they say no,
Continue.
If they say no to such a simple task as just peeling an orange, it means they don't really like you.
I would not peel an orange for you.
Yeah, you would. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, you would. Did you buy the rum? I asked you to buy rum.
No, I have not, but I will.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, apparently Stinky would not buy rum for me. So this marriage is over.
Yeah, he's got himself a new wife.
Yeah, he's got his new E-wife. I'm still going to take him out to bars and make him talk to women.
I can just refuse.
Do you think they... No, you can't. I'm just going to turn up and carry you. What are you going to do? Knock me out because I wanted to take you out for drinks and a good time. Oh.
Bad friend.
Exactly. If we find a karaoke bar, we're definitely singing Slipknot.
There is a karaoke bar, I believe.
I'm going to swap into my bike and voice like, "Hello, Norway. Get ready for some Slipknot." Just... So, how well can you sing, Stinky?
I suck.
Can you do scream metal vocals?
I have no clue. I've never tested.
We'll check. It's quite easy to do because obviously with a microphone you don't need much power. You just need to know how to grumble and get the growl right, because you can do it quite quietly and the microphone does the work for you. And you beatbox, so you must be able to make the sounds.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god, we could do the best cover of Duality ever. Because you could do your beatbox vocals for the cleans, and then I could just come in with the heavy screams, and we can just sort of back and forth between you doing the cleans with like adding in some beatbox sound effects, and then I can just come in with the big like metal screams. You can even do a little breakdown. Drop the beatbox when I push my fingers into my eyes with some of the.
That's funny.
Let's hear you from that phrase turn eyes into a beatbox breakdown.
I need to listen to the track again, just like verify what I need to do again.
Have you? Oh my god! You don't just search in your phone Slipknot Duality, but obviously don't play it into the microphones because I'll get copyright struck.
Yeah. I'll take it in my ear. That's what I want to do. Get it? I'm currently just fixing stuff.
Cool. Going back to the build. So the way Sword of Faith works, the reason I went for Assassin is Sword of Faith does direct damage because of Purge Soul. The damage from Purge Soul is only Psi rating and Resolve. It's the only two aspects to actually do damage. But because it's direct damage, that means you can enhance it with Lethality and the entire Assassin archetype. So it goes from what I consider a fairly mediocre to literally being the optimal pick for Sword of Faith. So if you want to do Sword of Faith, that's why you go Assassin. And yeah, it's like I say it's mediocre because it's bottom two. Like Vanguard and Assassin are the two worst archetypes, but they're not bad. And it's like the chat said, they're not they're like bad in comparison to like what an Executioner or Militant does. But you can still almost do 1,000 damage in Act 2 and one-shot anything in your path. You just need heavy item support, and you need to have buffs from allies, but you need to have the momentum to use your own heroics, not be given heroics, so you actually can proc like your kits like openings. So yeah, so it's kind of the side part of that. All right, I'm going to take a little break from that because obviously I can't spend the entire stream eating. Okay, what screen are we sharing and how are we sharing it? Let's make sure this swaps over. Going, yes. Okay, cool. Nope. Yes. Going. Okay, I remember where we are. We don't click that. And there's the seal.
Just give me that. Boom, boom, boom.
What do you mean error?
So what are you doing right now, man?
So I am collecting stuff from a point of interest. So it's a random planet that has like side quest content. And there's an item that I'm looking for on the planet, which I've found. And I'm now investigating what happened to the bunker to get other stuff whilst I'm here.
Nice.
Cool, that disables that nonsense. A couple of patches ago, no, it's still hard to click. I was about to say that they fixed that, but no, they haven't. Trying to click the floor there.
My destiny among the stars.
I thought they had fixed it. They have not.
I have a dumb question.
Yes.
You know, in Baldur's Gate 3, at the start of the game, when you can pick up those containers with the green stuff in it, and you need to pick them up to do a certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something
of the save equivalent in this game?
No, nothing that you really need to carry through all the way to the end of the game for like that. But like I was saying, that you kind of want to make sure you do. Oh, I should have taken this. You
Yeah,
kind of want to
I'll
do
double check.
everything companions offer.
I went back and double checked. I do have the save before it slightly started it from there and saved it.
Yeah. They can just skip dialogue, get back to where you were.
Yep.
Because basically, that's the quest that sets her on one of her 3 alignment paths. Because there's 3 convictions you can give her that gives her 3 different rewards towards the end of the game, and it's what like chains all of her story content together. If you just refuse to do it, then it just locks that off. And she's literally one of the best companions in the game. So I'm pretty sure if you got to Act 4, I was like, oh, you can't get her literally her best items in the game. You've been like, never playing this game again.
Never doubt me.
So me.
Stupid game, crap game, understood.
Lady Cassia, is something troubling you?
How bored they about
Once again,
I feel like
you have read my
I feel like
mood
we
like
have
an
new
open
stories
book
on
that
your
I'm
return.
housed.
Good and bad up to debate. Yes. ASMR stream. Yeah. Oh, hiccups.
No, you're
I need to get a new pop filter for my mic, and I need to sort of normalize my voice capture a little bit. But yeah, depending on how successful Dark Heresy goes for like streaming content creation, would be how quickly I can upgrade my setup. I missed loot. Oh yeah, always check the map because it shows you where there's loot, and you can literally just tell your characters to run straight to it. As long as you've spotted it, it will show you. So when you miss something, you can then come back and get... Oh, that's this side.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
When you visit Stinky, beat him up and to keep playing, yes. Be like, yeah, keep playing Rogue Trader. Stinky has what I call ADHD gaming, which is he'll get really hyper obsessed with one game for like a couple of hours, and then it's all he'll talk about and play, and then like you'll check in the next day and he's done. He's like, yeah, I didn't finish it, but I kind of got bored. Oop. Ow, 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 ow.
Except the one game that just took my life.
Oh yeah, which is on and off was
To the end.
Warframe.
Yep.
What a shameful failure.
And what's annoying is that I have so much information
Do
on
you
the game,
require
and I
an
should make
audience?
videos, and I don't.
Yeah, he knows more about Warframe than I know about Rogue Trader.
My knowledge has its limits.
Yeah, no, he loves Warframe. I'm tempted to make a playthrough where I don't use Cassie and see how difficult things get. No Navigator buffs at all. Yeah, the game's much more challenging that way, especially if you also do things like not using officers at all. Like, interesting challenge runs.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor. Emperor, give me strength. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Huh, that thing has an opening. I wonder how that's going to work.
Let's see to it. But of course, only
Not well.
threat your enemies. Get me a target. I won't object to it. Let's see if the Inquisition sends
Better than most, actually. Ow. Pascood?
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. rightfully ours.
Battle officer's much harder. Yep. Yeah, if you want to ever debate anything about Warframe, Stinky, do so in the Discord. He'll be so happy to discuss ideas. He'll be so happy. Like, he basically, he sits on Twitch for when he's on weekends, just goes into random Warframe streamers, checks their build, discusses ideas, gives them build suggestions, and leaves. That's it. That's his whole thing.
Yeah, Warframe, I have level cap ready for every Warframe, and they are super comfortable to use because I like to be lazy.
And basically, the reason he learned the game is he was playing with a girl streamer, and he had to learn not only how to carry her, but how to carry all of her friends who are hot trash at the game and refused to listen to his build advice. So he just decided to just become the best there is around. So yeah, he's good at that game.
So yeah, Atlas. I'm going to make Atlas before next weekend. Easy. But it's weird because I like those kind of games and I shouldn't really obsess over them, but I do. They're fun.
Dude, Swarm Protector on an Astra build, bet that'd be fun, especially with Master Tactician. First night playing with Girl Stream, yes. Which of the reworked origins you liking the best? Obviously they're all pretty fun. Like Priest is naturally for one turn the strongest. Astra Militarum Commander finally makes that a really fun playstyle, and for an officer that's really good. For a soldier it's really good. Same with Commissar. I think Commissar is my favourite at the moment. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, Navy Officer with the offhand hits can make some really crazy builds. Oh, my little lemonade's down here. Yeah, Navy Officer has really cool changes. I hope they update Noble and Crime Lord a little bit. Because Crime Lord right now is pigeonholed into being melee, and I don't like that. And Noble, it's just adds practically less than the Commissar's cap does. Yep, someone's now auditing the crew. Nice. Ah, Spirit Trap.
Revan,
Yep.
why did you take the Falchion class frigate?
Oh,
Pay to win?
yeah, just to show off. I think he'd asked that earlier, but I think he was a little bit behind. But no, I just took it just to flex that I have it. That's all.
Look me!
Look me, TLC item. Rotate against 2 resolved. Yep, that's good. All allies get critical hit, don't kill. I think I'm just going to take the resolve one. Yeah. Mercy to the Fallen. That's the one. Alright, So Heinrix is about to get a lot more effective. As I said, very item reliant, but now that I have Spirit Drape, his buffs are now going to be free in the first turn of combat. Free! So, yeah, GG, now instantly good. As soon as I get Warp Surge Brooch as well, he's going to also be the insane. Where'd Solomon go? Oh, there. I have high enough fellowship to pet the dog.
Rogue Trader. I doubt such a word could ever be accurately... a rogue trader. I must remind... I am
Yes.
Glato. Sometimes I let him play with... Fine. Let me satisfy your curiosity. The equipment needs to be stirred. Oh, yours. The Arbiter's path. I'm listening to I've never been a part of a rogue trader.
I'm just skipping this to see if I get any
I
XP.
was sent to the school. No.
I probably should pay more attention, but like...
I got my assignment, and that is all I know. I suppose I have what you would... I'm listening. You know what...
Alright, so... such good resolve. So, the reason I'm stacking resolve is so we can give more buffs to Heinrix. Oh. And the cape stopped working, so I have to take it off and put it back on. Thank you. Yeah, but now having access to Spirit Drape, as soon as I get Warp Surge Brooch, Heinrix is going to be really strong. Because his main turns, he'll have removed attack cap. So we need to put everything into Kazbalika for now. Yeah, tactical boots also pretty good. Oh, Water Swordsman Body Glove give. I'll swear it has less than 50% wounds. Their dodge and melee. Based on property, 10% dodge if their agility is more than 50. So 10% dodge is nice. The other half, almost irrelevant. Oh, we've got the heavy emergency cutter. That's going to be very good if I wanted to give it to Heinrix. And what's that based on? Strength bonus, of course. Because why wouldn't it be awesome for him? We've almost maxed Explorators, and I've not really been putting anything into them. So what do I need for the reaping? We need Giants, which is that Kiva Gamma? I think it's Kiva Gamma. Well, all eyes get 10% critical damage. It's just really strong. Superior munitions. Ooh, that's with ranged attack. But this applies to everyone, so I'm going to go for Cutthroat. Yeah. Everyone benefits. I just realized my party, I don't really have Lord Xenos covered. Yeah. You okay?
Yep.
Just had a squeak. It gives 5 agility, which is nice, but I could get more dodge over here. More dodge is good. Is there anything else that can give dodge to 10%? It's against melee. Alright, what's on the rogue trader? Yep, breach armor. Cabela is using armor of hidden promise, which is also really good. Actually, I should swap that over to Heinrix because I'm using the assassin one on him. Yep, that makes more sense because Cabela's more likely to have that. What knife is she using? She just has a random knife on her. Cool. So I had to leave, man. See you tomorrow. Okay, yep, see you tomorrow, Stinky. Have fun speaking to your girl, because that's the only reason you leave calls. Let's have a quick look at some of these chats. Which of the 3-week origins? Yep, it's four 3-week ones. We discussed that. Yeah, Falchion I just took because money. With Arbitrator, they've shown their willingness to make more abilities and backgrounds. I think Noble could use some of that. It could, even if it only got a small change like they did with what they did. I just found a mod to change your flagship to cruiser. Gameplay unchanged, but the drip. Yep. But yeah, speak to you later, Stinky. Have a good one. Alright, yeah, there we go. So I get the extra dodge now, and I could potentially use that with the inertia boots to build that up. Yep, that's going to be ideal. I really should put on the Rock Soul secondary, but I like having the Sanctified Staff just in case I can't make it to someone. As for the necklace, it's not really doing much for me here. Like, how much damage is that based on willpower? Yeah, that'd be better for melee priest for sure. As soon as I can get a different neck piece for Heinrix, I will do. That's... Yeah, I've not really got anything that's going to add much. Actually, whenever the wielder deals warp damage, the... we do use that, but not really now. Not all that much. But where is air attacks for 6-foot dodge? No. For now, this is fine. But yeah, you're going to see Heinrix get a lot more effect. Like I said, it's heavy. Assassins are heavily item reliant. Now that I've got this item, you go and do a lot more. Anything else I want? Oh, Pascal, actually, he's going to want this back. Ah, Camilla, did we have a different key? Oh, no, she'd got that one back, so it's fine. Cool. Warp encounter, maybe? Ah, no warp encounter. Carapace fragment. All like to energy damage, by the way. No. Master of the Inferno, probably. Yeah. We like Master of the Inferno. Warp guides. What do we need for that? Security. Oops. Holy Servitude. Yep, we take. Oh, damn. That just auto-completed. Nice. Alright, let's quickly go here and get Heinrix, the Stronger Force Sword. Yeah, keeping the offhand one is good because we'll be using it to try and get crits. And now we can really build up that stuff. And let's have a quick look at the space route combat chart. If I go over here, so what have I done up to so far in the space combat? So, done... Ah, we in Lagan's belt? This is Lagan, Lolotian's Passage. How far are you? Oh, I don't have Lolotian's Passage on here. Oh, yes, I do. It's here. It's after 100 Dreams Crossroad. We don't attempt that just yet. That's why we have that. I probably want someone with Lord Xenos, Lord Warp to come down with me, but Oh, I have so many Discord messages. Yeah, Stinky off. Lots of people in the Owlcat Discord. Oh am I getting pinged? Oh. Someone's asked about that. Just quickly check in. Anyone got anything on our Discord? Is that the real Hideo Kojima or just a fan commenting? Who knows? Ah, those guys going on the Warframe. Oh, what have I done here? Alright, so, yeah, because Shearing Strikes doesn't really hit with this one, we can get rid of that one. This one being the offhand means that we can get that critical, so when we have higher Veil degradation, it means Shearing Strikes can do a lot of damage with the Veil render.
The ruins are emitting faint psi energies. However, it does not pose a direct threat. But I advise that we do not linger here.
I see what others do not.
And it's also where we get Chains of Domination, which is a fantastic item for Argenta. So that means that we can borrow the Book of War Prayers. For now, that can go over to here. And then, once we get that, we can put Chains of Domination on her.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
I need to look closer.
I hate this thing, because you get the check right, and you still take damage. I have to call it a night. Have a great stream. Yep, will do. Thank you very much. I'm probably only going to stream for another 40 minutes or so, because then I need to start getting settled down, because the lady's going to be taking me to the airport very, very early to go see Stinky. And I need to prepare my clothes. I need to prepare what I'm taking, get my boarding passes and everything sorted.
I did it?
Yep. So, first one, upgrade for Heinrix. Ancient Force Sword, when the wearer suffers energy fire warp or damage, absorbs part of the damage, reducing by 4%, and will gain 4% armor penetration. Now, eventually we will have obscene armor stack anyways, it doesn't matter. We've already got 55% armor pen. Alright. So let's pop the party here. Actually, the other way, because the demons are coming.
For the Emperor.
Yeah, and I'm going to check my own cheat sheet. Hello! How are you doing? Wiggles, you're doing the Emperor's work. I will check all of those Twitch highlights you take later. Because they are very useful to turn into shorts for YouTube as well. Road Trader, DLC2 Prep, Grim Dark Route. I'm checking my own puzzle note cheat sheet. Oh wow, I forgot I had Quasar Tamer's list. Yep, so middle to top right. Then to bottom right. Then from you to bottom left, top left, and back to center. I really should be able to remember that, but oh well. And if you're quick, you can open into here before the demons spawn to equip it on her. Yep, that's how we do.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Yes. So now we've got the nifty little upgrade for Heinrix that will let me do something very cool. Try and be as careful as I can with momentum gain. Create an opening. Gonna click that. And then, if you notice, all of my powers cost nothing.
But of course, Lord Captain.
So I can get that nice and stacked up.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Nothing stands against me.
Okay, and now that we've got all that set up, obviously we can do some really good damage. Now we critical, but our power stuff isn't at the highest. What does this want to do? It says to 90. What about you? 95. Well, we might as well go for that.
I won't object. The Emperor is on our side.
Eh, why can't I?
The Inquisition sends their regards. Natural. Holy terror. Smite your enemy.
Okay.
Everyone, step aside.
So we are opening chasing right now. And because we're building up this veil with the veil render, we can do some pretty good damage. And if I really want to guarantee winning this, I can just smack on that.
Lord Captain. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Dodged.
For the
Ah, we got enough to come back to use the Sword of Faith. But the problem is, we've ran out of everything. But we can come back to Argenta. And now we can restack a bunch of stuff.
Let's see to it. The Emperor is on our side. Naturally.
Yeah, we stack up quite nicely. Because we did Slam of Heroes, we got a little bit of extra there. And then we offhand and pretty good damage.
Everyone step aside.
So as you can see, Assassin does come online with items. You just need to get the items.
Sends their regards. Your reckoning is due. Let's see.
And thus, Assassin. We just got enough to use Sword of Faith, but... but hello! How you doing, Richie? Wheels! Clip it! Clip it! See how much we can get of that, just to show off how to do that. But yeah, that is the problem with Sword of Faith. Because it costs momentum, quite often you don't really get a chance to use it. Will do, check Discord. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did we spot? We spotted something, but what did we spot? I'm not food, my name's... I'm not food. Huh.
That was a problem.
Was it something over here we spotted? The game is... I mean, you have a weird overlap on Twitch. Interesting. I will... What overlap do I have on Twitch? Let me have a look. Oh no, that's my fault. I forgot to turn that off. Whoops. But that's off now. My bad. My bad. That's not Twitch's fault. That was me and my streaming software. I have corrected it. Was deflection used before armor? No, so I don't know why, but for a little while I thought deflection was used before armor, but it's never been. I misremembered that entirely. So yeah, that's on me. But as you saw, I one-turned that encounter from Cassia's Bring It Down with Heinrix. We braved the red roots. But yes, Wiggles is now our Twitch MVP collecting scenes.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
We're chink. Oh, it's the grenade encounter. I hate this one.
Fortune smiles on us, an ill omen.
Also, this is also the point where Argenta becomes obscene.
Cast you into eternal darkness.
See, right there.
Because if I just set the party up a little bit. Now, I can't remember. Can I force enemies to go through their own grenades here?
Emperor, protect me.
No.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, I forgot to do that correctly. I did not use Bring It Down at all.
I am your blade and shield, caught by a web. The shadow. I cannot serve you in this way. As honor ordains. Death comes in silence. Trust me. As the tenets demand.
Ah, I should have recalled. Oh well.
Emperor, protect me. I'll do what it takes.
Nope, they explode. Anyway, Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
But yeah, we saw how much work went into getting ourselves set up for Heinrix. Meanwhile,
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt.
just what Argenta does, just for free.
For now, don't touch me.
Pascal.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
Be ineptitude, not malice.
Abide in the creations of the Omnisire.
Oh, there's a sniper back there.
The Omnisire knows all, comprehends all. This is beyond me. High momentum.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith. Right, is a prayer.
Just so much damage. The game is blah, 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 blah. Just making sure you would like the whole fight clipped. Yeah. If you just clip as much of that fight as you can, and then I can trim and edit where it needs to be from the Twitch little app. Twitch app is actually pretty good compared to the YouTube one. Free items for trade. Oh, wait. I swear I did loot. Cabela got blown up though. We braved the orange and red. Oh, the cannon pipe. Cool, 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 cool.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot we can do here.
If I may, me. If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it. I won't object to it. I need a foothold.
Ooh, we're starting to get some of our little AoEs.
For the done with this one. Get me a target. Your reckoning is due. The Inquisition sends
Yeah, I should have
their
offhanded it.
guards.
Ah, it was so close.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't another phone painted black? If I asked you to
Yes.
in the name of
Back to
House of
Heinrix.
I shall prevail.
Naturally. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. But of course.
Now, as long as the fight doesn't reset, I get to keep this turn. Ah, yes, we're in the money.
Let's see to it who's done with this one. The Emperor is on our side. I won't object to it.
Why wouldn't you let me select you?
Naturally. Nothing stands against me.
Yeah, this is going to be 1-2 clip wiggles.
Let's see.
Would like to get Sword of Faith.
But of course, I'm done with this one.
Cool, cool. Multi-phase encounter.
Before the faithful.
For the throne's glory. Everyone, step aside.
Yeah. Why can't I do that? Oh. I think there's a bit of ceiling in the way, maybe.
Let's see to it. Be gone.
There's sometimes you get encounters that have very odd placements of stuff, so it won't let you use the abilities correctly.
Nothing stands against me. Naturally. Get me a target. For the throne is due. I won't object. Be gone. The Emperor
But yeah, this is Warrior Assassin at its finest. I have run out of attack actions.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Ah, I thought that would return one. Shame.
I won't object. Let's see to it.
Isn't this...
I'm done with this one.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't try to die with grace, at least.
No stems, but Assassin takes a while to come online. Yeah, you're looking... It's very item reliant to come online. What I'm doing is literally... It's only because Heinrix now has access to Spirit Drape, he now has access to Inquisitor, I've now got access to Book of Warframe, I've got access to Arm of Hidden Promise, I've got access to Faithful Sovereign, got access to Inertia Boots, and then obviously I've got Ancient Force Sword and Veil Render. So yeah, now that I've got all of those, we're doing some good stuff, but like, you need a lot for it to work. And obviously you need buffs and support from allies. That's the other part, is I need allies giving them all the stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it can do well. It just... And I also use regenerable consumables. Just build Dark Heresy, it's pretty excited for the alpha. Very nice. But yeah, it's like I'm level 31 and I feel like Assassin's only just coming online because this is around the time I've got all the items I need. Which Act 2 isn't bad. Like, coming on Act 2 online isn't the worst. Like yeah, if you're waiting to Act 4, which is what you're mostly doing with non-Psycho Assassins, that sucks. And as soon as I get Warp Surge Brooch, then Heinrix is going to be insane. Ooh. Ah, I don't have any extractums. I will have to come back here later. But free XP for scanning worlds. Living Snare. Cool. Side massive attacks or opportunities against the apparent target always cancel target's movements. Pretty cool. But yeah, clips like that's when Assassin really gets going. But until that point, it's kind of middling. It is really funny. Like, there are times where I'm like, I'll downplay Assassin whilst talking about what it is good, what it isn't good at, and people are like, people that obviously don't know my content and stuff, they just assume I don't know how to make it, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty good with it, and then I'll still show stuff like that, and they're like, oh, why do you think it's bad? It's like, it's not bad per se. Other things just do the same things better and harder. You want some magic stars?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's fine. Just the fact that you clip it, I can actually edit the clips to move it slightly forwards and back. So don't worry. Just the fact that you clip it just saves me a lot of time at hunting down where they are in the streams. We come back for space battles when it's less scary. Nice. Very helpful. And yes, Warp Routes is where you can get lots of stuff to trade in for faction rep. So it's where you can get stuff like Assassin Online earlier. I was told that you get Chaos Space Marines in these sometimes in these warp encounters. Oh, the Nurgle one. This one sucks.
My wrath shall befall you and reduce you to nothingness. Surrender to the dark powers.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Oh, no.
I won't object to it. Everyone, step aside. Your reckoning is due.
Alright, so if Chaos encounters, our damage is going to be pretty good. So yeah, Ancient Force Sword coming in at 16, then the offhand doing 38.
I need a foothold. But of course, there's done with this one. Let's see. The Inquisition sends their regards. For the three gods.
We got enough to get it, but I need to use Cassia first.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Naturally. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord.
Oh.
You can't die here.
Oops. 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 I pushed my luck and I exploded Heinrix. Yep, that's a clip. That's going to be a featured clip. Oops.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith. I'll do it. Doubt.
Oops.
Death to the weak. Chaos.
Don't worry, I took out the blue horrors, it's fine.
Rejoice. Out of my way. Death to non-believers.
I bring ruin.
Oh my god. Alright. I have so much temp HP for some reason.
Rejoice in service.
Okay, if I go here.
I will not. You have been judged and found wanting. And so shall it be done. The Empress be the warning to all who
Cool.
oppose us.
Ah. I have no one that I can... Oh.
Rejoice in service. May my wrath be thy
I bring
undoing.
mercy and retribution, as honor ordains. I see your soul be purred. Death is a blessing. The Shadow brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As the tenants. My blade whispers your name, as honor ordains.
Oh, toxin damage does nothing to these guys.
The shadow's final web. My blade whispers your name. Trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
Ah, there's one down there I didn't see.
I shall not fail.
See what I mean when I'm talking about how good the movement is of blade dancers?
The shadows will see it. My blade whispers your name.
And the last guys are out here. Like, she just solo cleared this whole section. Argenta, no, the Psyker is dead anyways. Argenta don't care. She was like,
Trust me. I shall not
Ah, yes, exsanguination. Look how good it is for generating movement. Just, we're over here now. That's, yep. This is the part of combat where we have moved to.
No. As honor ordains. Hackled by the web. Trust me.
Oh, I suppose that didn't kill him.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Hmm.
The shadows.
Guess I have to.
No pleasure. What is done
Oh, there's
cannot be
one
undone.
left. Ugh. Cool. That's why we like Burb.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
Okay. So, yes, be more careful using major psychic powers in Chaos Warp encounters, because... dang. Dang. Cool, free scrap. That'll do nicely. Tessera. Tessera, Sera. Ooh, Promethean for later. Alright, before we go to the planet, let's go see what we can trade for goodies. If we can get the Warp Surge Brooch, we don't even really need to use Slash with Heinrix anymore. Though it's still very AP efficient to use. Because you can get the initial damage that you need for your killing edges. Take all the things. Good evening. Back from the airport at last. What did I miss? Me showing off what difference it really does make once you can fully gear an assassin. Yes, and I blew myself up. We got a few new clips that are now in the Discord because of that, which will eventually become YouTube shorts as I uploaded myself up. So Commissar, we are agility more and lower Imperium. Yep. Then let's start leveling the crew. Abelard. Oh, that is Heinrix's Sword of Faith build. But no, I like the Sword of Faith build. Don't get me wrong there. I do think it is a fun build. Perception and Carouse. That's the first time I've ever seen a Psyker that wasn't Ida explode. Intelligence and Lord Xenos. I hope companions are better designed for skill checks in the next game. I really do. Because, yeah, you don't really have many intelligence-based characters that are good at it. Awareness. Persuasion, intelligence. Burp Scowl. Perception and Logic. Oh, yeah. Assassin Heinrix. Oh, this level sucks for Assassin. It's which great. GA Perception and Commerce. Yarlet. Intelligence and Awareness. Then Kibella. Oh, I have added a trauma build for Kibella to the spreadsheet, by the way, because it's not bad for her, in all honesty. Because, yeah, if I quickly pop this over here. So, whilst it's probably 65 points worse than the Deathworld version, you can do it, because you can obviously stack Facing the End just with traumas, and it does work out better, though it does lower perception. So, yes, it is usable. And lastly, Solomon. And Solomon, level 30, Perception and Conversion. Let's have a look. Does Gleto want that new dog item? Because Wrath of the Meek is pretty good. It's 5 more, but it's not as good as Wrath of the Meek. Nah, Wrath of the Meek's just better. Yo, how's it going? Just found your channel. Builds nice to see someone giving Rogue Trader some love. Yep. No, it's been going very good. Obviously, we've been showing off a lot of Heinrix and giving some love out to him for that. Trying out some of the assassin stuff. Basically, yeah, again, Requiremator to do some basic mental damage on AoE. It's pretty good at the start, because then obviously we can benefit with our slash setup and getting the damage going to then use that. But yeah, the 4-sword update today. I've actually got the animations sent, so I can show those up, because some people probably want to see it. But if we bring them up over here. So this is what the new fire stuff looks like. So yeah, they've added obviously the VFX for it, so it does look pretty nice. Then we've obviously got the new wave, which is pretty dope in itself. Like, look at that guy. And it does cover, it's about the same range as Lither Stair. And then they've got the new fire one. So it's as good as a flamethrower here. It's just Purge Soul's a bit weak, but with Assassin it can be quite nice and quite strong. Question, retrench military build. Between Death World and Fortress World, which is better in Fortress World. Death World doesn't really add anything. Think the new flame confirms Melter Flame Buster on the way. Hopefully. I would like to see Melter Buffs, but Melters, they kind of, yeah, they're like a charged beam weapon, whereas obviously Space Marine 2 makes them a shotgun, and here makes them just a really high cost area attack. But hopefully they do see that. Yeah, we'll have to check the rules. Let's have a little look at the YouTube poll. So 10% want to see brute difficulty, 59% want to see Noble Operative and Chrome Lord buffs, and 30% want to see on DLC 2. So we'll end that for now. But no, yeah, it was good to get that, so that's going to pop up in the chat. Back over to chat here. For sure, no copium, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like I said, I do like the assassin build. It is strictly weaker than a executioner build, but it's also offers an interesting different style of playstyle. I think the Blade Dance version is going to be stronger, but obviously this is the only one Heinrix has access to. But yeah, a little bit of paid to win item with the resolve stacking. Hello, kitty. Oh my god, you're also wet, just like your sister. You don't get to sit on me either. You mentioned the poll that Owlcat sends out. When's that? I don't know when they'll do that, but when they do that, I'll make sure to put it everywhere. I'll cover it on stream. I'll cover it in videos. I'll fill it in and make a video of me filling it in to encourage other people to do it as well. But yeah, I think we'll have to end stream there because it's 9 o'clock my time. We leave in, what is it, 7 hours to go to the airport. So yeah, I probably should get all my stuff packed and ready to go, and let my partner sleep because she's driving me there because she's a wonderful person. It's going to be like a 3-hour round trip for her. So yes, if you're going to wife something, do it to an Asian because they're good. Yeah, they look after you. But yes, obviously thanks everyone for stopping by. We'll have some more stuff soon. I'll set up some shorts to go out over the weekend because obviously I'm going to be in Norway visiting Stinky. For any of you not in the Discord, do join the Discord, and for obviously people following over on YouTube, make sure to like the video because it helps, and people on Twitch obviously feel free to subscribe up. Check out, I'm highlighting some Twitch stuff, so if you want to look at some of the clips, you'll see it there, and of course it will also come to YouTube. But thanks all, have an amazing evening everyone, and do let me know how you're doing, so I'll obviously still be getting Discord messages, so I'll be able to reply there. But bye for now.